for part 4 tonight. I don't know if we're gonna get big Eartha tonight, but we are gonna try for sure. So sorry it took me a little longer to come back live. I was like setting up this hoist system for big Eartha because we gotta make sure that the tires don't touch when we connect everything. So we're gonna do a dry run right now, and can't have the tires touching the table when we go to connect it. So let's go ahead and just make sure that everything is running before we start buttoning everything up. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is my son's truck. It was once a 12 volt upgraded to an 18 volt. Now it's a soon to be, or it is, a 24 volt, going to get upgraded to a 36 volt. Only because, believe it or not, this truck is the workhorse. This is one of the workhorses that we have here on the homestead. And even though it's a toy, it pulls weight for sure. Check out my What's Up Frank hoodie. It's glow in the dark. I love it. Mad it didn't come in time. Let me just adjust the chats. But if you are in here, make sure you guys smash that like button. Tires. Here we go. The temperature is plummeting outside, so I might have to crank up this heat. Oh no, that's not good. Hang on. Oh man. We'll check some. For some reason, I did not foresee this. Where's my micrometer? Here it is. That's weird. Oh man. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Alright, so I hope I don't have to use some of the old gears on this. Let me see. Yeah, that's about even. Okay. So, what else could it be? Why is it not fitting? Okay. I'm looking. I don't really see anything else that's different. I don't really see anything else that's different unless I'm missing something. Okay. Ooh. I see. Oh no. So the black part is actually bigger on this than it is on that. So this is the measurement that I took from this housing. So if I just push the drive rod through really quick. Okay. So this is it right here. No, nope, it's the same. It's the same. Let's see. Just so that I don't skew the numbers. No, it's the same. Okay. I'm wondering if it's just a snug fit. Because it's brand new, it hasn't been broken in yet. Okay. That's the same. Alright, let's give it another shot. This one should actually go on the other side. Push this drive rod. Oh, that might have been it. Maybe the drive shaft was off a little bit. Because I do remember I pushed it earlier. That could be it. I could, listen, it's been a long day. Alright, so, we're going to take that. Again, this is just a dry run. If this was like a real run, then I would have like greased up the axle, put some more Loctite on this. I'm just gonna snug it up by hand. You guys are watching, please make sure you smash that like button. That just keeps spinning. Oh, we might have discovered another problem. I might actually... that's stripped. That's not good. That rod is stripped. Man, Frank. Yep. Gotta get a rethreading tool. So it'll hold, but yeah, I gotta rethread that. Dang, that sucks. Alright, let's get this on here. Let's get it buttoned up. Up. Let's push that all the way on there. Get this. So I did state in a different, in the other live stream that we actually got a break these motors in. There we go. Right now, all the extracurricular wiring and stuff like that has not been completed yet, so bear with me. This extra wire, stuff like that, I haven't ran that yet. So the whole goal of this is to make sure that everything is on the up and up. So I'm going to raise you guys up. There we go. So that way you guys can see into it. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Take a sip of my water here because this is like the moment of truth right here. All right. So just so that we're all on the same page, got a 6 amp brand new battery. Got another 6 amp brand new battery. It's all charged up. Here we go. That's locked. That's locked. Alright, so this one is going backwards, so we got to reverse the polarity. So on this side, the orange goes to positive. And I think I will use, instead of wire connectors, I think I'll use, which one call it? Here's the moment of truth. Truce. Does you vape? I do not, Frank. All right. So, Big Eartha, 12 volt, 18 volt conversion up to a 24 volt, 36 volt conversion. Here we go. What? What is going on? Let me double check the pedal, because that doesn't make any sense why it was just working a second ago and now it's not working. Because these wires, they come loose in the front. Sounds like it was it. Sounds like it. We'll see. Okay. So what happens if I just disconnect this one? See what happens then. Alright, let me try changing out that pedal. You guys saw it. There was one. Oh no! I dropped my toolbox. All right. I'm gonna try a new foot pedal and see if that works, but that doesn't make any sense how, like, on reverse polarity it worked on one side. So what I'm gonna do, pull out the wooden wedge. That. Okay. What? It's saying something's up with my batteries. Alright. So it's saying something is up with my battery. So that was a brand new battery too, I showed you. Dang. Pizza crust everywhere. I don't want to keep food in my shed either. Alright, so before I change out the foot pedal, let me unplug this, bring this down. Whoa! Caught you guys. This is like parent truck. Alright, cool. There we go. Sorry about that. I got my Ryobi charger right here. Let's see if I can figure it out. It's saying that it's acting up now. Dang, don't tell me I gotta go back to Home Depot and replace that battery. That's gonna suck. Ugh. I guess I'll try it on this one. This is the older one. Hopefully I don't fry all my batteries. But let's see. That's interesting. Let me just connect these wires together. Because it worked on that reverse polarity, which is weird. But now that it's, I don't know. I assume it's the fuel pedal. Don't hold me to it. Let me check. Hopefully it was just a fluke with the battery. Don't hold me to it. We'll see. If you guys go back and watch that footage, it did its thing. It was strong. Yeah, got my screwdriver, which I have no idea where it is. That goes there. Screwdriver right here. Now I'm going to pop off this fuel pedal. I'm going to do the wiring, the harness on this. Now that that's out, so I can pop it out from this side. That one. Get the blue wedge while I'm down there. Oh man. If this doesn't work, I don't know what is. It's cold down there. Moment of truth. Wow. I am so stoked. I don't even care if this one battery crapped the bed, dude. I don't even care. Yes! She's alive! Woo! Let's go! Let's go! I'm freaking stoked, bro. I am so stoked. All right, let's button up these wires. Where the? Oh man! Somebody give me a fanny pack or something. I'm stoked, Frank.
Oh man, clean this up. Put that over there. Guys, I am freaking stoked. Oh my God, you saw that? Oh, freaking stoked.
She freaking lives. She lives. Let's go.
Oh man, I am the happiest Frank that ever franken. All right, there we go. So stick that. Don't. Come on. Oh, my friends. Probably gotta back that screw up real quick. I'll start a little farther. And string that through. And string that through. And the reason why we're doing this, make sure that the wires are clean, baby. That goes there. Take this and tighten it up. That goes there. Cinch that down. Pull this out. Hold on to this little tiny zip tie. Oh, no. And off camera, I shop vacuumed everything out. It's still dusty and dirty, but hey, it's a construction vehicle. What do you expect? Oh man, I am living in glory right now. Okay. String this through like so. There. Hold that there. Drill this puppy down. That goes there. Yeah, I fried one of my new batteries. It's alright. It is all good. At this point, I don't even care. I'll go to Home Depot tomorrow. Where are my wire cutters? Right here. Got my snips. Move on this side so you guys can see. Snip, snip. Done on that. That goes there. Those go in there. All right. This fuel pedal might be burnt. We'll see. I'll have to order another one. But smash that like button. Guys, we got life right now. We have got life.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna undo these. And I'd rather have solder connectors. I'd rather have soldered connectors on, or even better yet, quick disconnects. I got a few here, and I think that'll look way cleaner than wire nuts. Again, that was just for well, where are my things? Thought I had some here. Oh, that's one. That's one. Tire removal tool. There we go. Two right here. Cool. That's what I need, baby. Ow! This is freaking amazing. I gotta get some more of these quick disconnects. Oh, there's another one. I'll put that right there. Put those screws right there. Alright, so what I'm doing now, turn you guys just a wee bit. And maybe, just give me a moment. See if this will reach. So that way you guys can see. Give me 1 second. Let me fix the tripod. No. There we go. All right. Sorry. We are fixing it right now. Sorry about that. All right. There we go. Just give me a second. I'm just going to fix you guys really quick. There we go. There we go. How's that? Perfect? Who, me? Yes, me. All right. I will actually raise you guys up a little bit. Like so. All right. Welcome to the live stream. If you're new here, just want to let you know we just got done doing a huge conversion on this truck. So right now what you're looking at my son's previous 12 volt to 18 volt conversion. Now we're running two 775 motors with two 24 volt 775 motors with heat sinks on them. And I am getting ready to do the final installment of the wiring system for the motors. And it's going to have a quick disconnect. I'm actually going to have to trim that down a wee bit. Because the wire nuts kind of look tacky, And I want this baby to look clean. All right, that goes there. Another wire nut off. Pull those wires apart. Might have to trim this one down. Oh man, I want to celebrate tonight. I want to go out to, there's a place called Dutch's. It's a fast food restaurant, but it's like fresh food made fast. Oh my God, it's freaking amazing. I could go for their, like a ham, egg, and cheese on a hard roll. Oh my God, it's a New England thing, I tell you. It's a New England thing, Frank. All right. So, we got two 775 motors, two 24-volt 775 motors running on not love, 36 volts lithium power. I just fried one of my Ryobi batteries. There we go. So that's gonna look super clean. Where's my other quick disconnect? Right here. And I only connected wire nuts for temporary, just to make sure. But I am going to have to eventually, not right this second. Speaking of which, we'll go ahead and take these batteries out. But probably tomorrow, I'm gonna let this thing run for like an hour straight. Because it has brushes on the motor, and you want to set the direction on the brushes. So, let me put that there. Take that wire nut off. We're gonna do one at a time, so I don't mix these up. Twist that. I might have to trim that. We will see. This one, same thing. So I'll trim it now. Okay. So we're gonna do red for positive. I'm gonna twist this. Oh man, I am so excited. I'll fire it up in a second. Let me just get this going. I don't want any batteries connected while I'm doing this, because I want to show you guys what it looks like when I wire it all up. Okay, got the positive in. Time to start working on the negative. Because so far, besides me burning out that battery and a fuel pedal, there's nothing negative about it. Go ahead and twist this up. Twist this up. And we're going to use blue for the negative side. All right, we're going to do one more quick test run. Make sure we got juice to both motors. Oh man, I need to get me one of these. This is crazy, Frank. All right, so we got that. I'm gonna pull these batteries out for now.
I have been at this for a while. Alright, let me put these wire nuts away. Been here for a while now. Starts in my toes and I crinkle my nose. Wherever it goes, I always do. Alright, got these waterproof wire nuts. Let me put those somewhere. Alright, now the second part of this is, let me warm up my smaller propane. I don't really got a lot in here, but I need to like make it stretch. So let me check the comments real quick, see if anybody said anything insightful. Negative. All right, cool. Back to it. All right, so red and blue wire is for the fans. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna connect blue and blue. Red and red. And we will probably shorten them up a bit. Alright, blue and blue, red and red. Copy. Black, black, white, white, same thing. We're gonna twist these up. And these actually look kind of short, so I'm not gonna do that. Now, here is my power inverter. Right here. Shortbread cookies, probably have one. Alright, so here is my power inverter. Here's my power inverter. So now what I got to do is figure out how I'm going to run this to my how am I going to run this to all my accessories, which I kind of already know, but let me just show you guys. I mean, it's going to look kind of crazy for right now until I figure out a permanent system. So we're going to use brown and black for negative, and green and yellow for positive. So now I come over here, because this can only ride in the passenger seat for right now, like on the floor. And let me just turn you guys just a wee bit. You guys can't really see. There we go. All right, cool. So, so here are those wires right here. So we're gonna just take that
Skim a little bit off. Oh, I didn't realize the power was on. Power's on. Now it's off. And actually, forgot that my propane was up there. And actually, I am going to warm up my soldering iron again. Because what I want to do is I want to solder these so that they're nice and solid. Solder, I don't know what the heck I'm saying. All right, let me get my soldering iron, which is, did it fall? That running battery is fried. Where the heck did my soldering iron go? It's just there. I'll just use it. Here it is. So I'm going to warm up the soldering iron, and I am going to solder the end. Gonna get the flux. Some rosin paste flux right here. I'm gonna put that on the propane heater to warm that baby up. Shouldn't take long. So I actually have my right down here. Let me see if I could show you guys. Right there. I actually did a video on it a while ago. But here is where all of my accessories go. For the battery, this is for the seat belt. Seat belt hangs off. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up fixing this connection and this connection. Not even really sure what this goes to for right now, but I'm gonna clean these up, and I'm gonna get my soldering iron over here. I'm gonna cut some new ends on that right now. But yeah, if you guys are just now tuning in, we are coming along. Flux is ready. Oh yeah, it's ready. And we can do this one of two ways. So first and foremost, I guess since you guys are already looking at this one, I'll do this really quick. So here's the rosin core paste. Put that up there. I'm gonna twist these up. This one I might have to shorten, but we'll see. I'm gonna put some rosin core paste on that. Same thing on this one.
where is my solder? Solder's right here. All right, cool. So now I got my soldering iron. I'm gonna dip it in some flux. Put a little bit of solder on it right there. And we're gonna go ahead and make sure the solder gets all on there. And the reason why we want to do this is just so that we don't have to keep on, what you want to call it, like retwisting the wires, like taking the insulation off and stuff. I can't really see this one. Yeah, this one barely got any. There we go. So I did those. Now these wires that are connected to the power inverter do the same thing. Put a little bit of flux on them. Top to bottom, both sides. And the flux just helps solder move along. So let me go ahead and put some solder right here. There we go. Same thing for right here. The solder just sucks in all the copper sucks in all the solder. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna let that cool for a second. In the meantime, I'm gonna unplug the soldering iron because as of right now, I don't see any other use for it. And if I need it again, I'll just plug it back in. It's all good. All right, sweet. All right, so while those other wires, they cool, which isn't going to take long, we are going to stick these in there. I'm going to stick this one so it always stays nice and solid. And then what I'm thinking about doing is putting another screw in here just to hold those down and move this soldering paste. Cool.
So now that we got these go direct connect to the battery, and so again, the battery's just gonna have to sit on the passenger floor for now, so I can figure out where I'm gonna permanently put it. But again, round for negative and ring for positive. So that's not going in. The other one went in. Let me grab my wire cutters really quick. Probably just gotta trim a little bit off the tip, which isn't uncommon. There we go. Sorry, I didn't realize you guys moved. Alright, so trim a little bit. Trim a little bit. Cool. Alright, that doesn't seem to be working, so what I could do is I can press this. Try that. Work like a charm. Oop, wrong hole. Yeah, I got that in the wrong hole, Frank. There we go. So that's in that one. That's in that one. So now, oh. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh. All right, there's just something with this wire in here. There we go. Got the horn. For some reason, the strobe light still isn't working, but that's all right. I can figure that out another day. Sweet. All right. What's up, John Redcorn? I see your other message. I see you, man. All right. So we are working on my son's used to be 18 volt what do you call this? Tonka truck, aka her name is Big Eartha because she's an earth mover. So I got 36 volt power. I'm scared to crank it up to highest speed, I tell you. But now we are in the process of working to figure out how we're gonna get all the auxiliary power. So all right, now this is yes sir, what's up Gator? All right, so just to keep it super simple, less problematic, I gotta find my other wire. I don't really know where it is. Oh, I had it in it. Oh, yeah, I do. All right. Sweet. All right. Gator, since you're just now checking out the live, I will fill you in. All right. So, white and black wires go to two 12-volt LED strips that are going to go on the inside of this engine bay. The red and blue wires here connect to a fan, two fans to be exact. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys a quick little sweet trick. If I could find my dang wire cutters. Oh, right. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the insulation off of here. Alright. So now here's the tricky part. Let me find my screwdriver. So now what we want to do is we want to create a coil. So what we're going to do is we're going to just wrap this around the screwdriver. As we do that, push it down and wrap it around. Wrap it around, wrap it around, wrap it around, and then push it back down. Wrap it around, 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 and push it back down. And the reason for that is, once you take it all off, it's like a big, big spring. It's probably easier to do this on a Phillips head bit. Phillips head screwdriver? Well, because, Phillips head has this, it's not like a broadhead thing. So yeah, let me go get a Phillips head. I got one right here. And I'll probably be able to get smaller coils too. Take that, wrap it around, wrap it around, wrap it around, and squeeze that down. Wrap it around, wrap it around, wrap it around, wrap it around, squeeze that down. Wrap, wrap. And every time you wrap, you just want to hold it with your thumb. Because the tighter the coils, the better off you'll be. Believe me, me. You don't want them super, super open.
because they're going to open up anyway on their own. So now I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to take these little solder connectors, and we're going to connect the white to the white and the black to the black. Actually, might be a little too long. I'll turn that down just a little bit. Stick that in there. Gotta make sure that's really, really tight. Like really, really tightly wrapped. I don't know if this is gonna work. That's right. I got a bigger one. I used the red one. Not a problem. It's not a problem at all, mate. All right. That looks like an older style Power Wheel. Too bad they don't make them like that anymore. Yeah, so this is Big Eartha. If you ever go on the channel, look up Big Eartha on the channel. E-A-R-T-H-A. Eartha, like Big Earth Mover. That's what her name is. All right. Oh, right here. So I'm gonna put this in here. Yep. So I just upgraded this truck to a 36-volt system. Now I gotta find my voltage. Propane is cold. Alright, so while my propane tank warms up, what we are going to do is put this one in here. We're going to twist up this one nice and tight. And we're going to have the wires meet in the middle. And don't worry, I'll zoom in for you guys so you guys can see this. And let me just raise it up just a wee bit. Just bear with me 1 second while I adjust. There we go. All right, so what you're going to be looking at is those connectors right there. And right now I'm warming up my smaller propane tank. So you don't really want to put any stress on that while that cools. I'll probably tighten that again. In the meantime, I'll grab this wire, do the same thing, the coil method. So I'm going to pinch it at the bottom, wrap it around. And we're going to slide that down, wrap it around. And this is almost like a foolproof way to not get your wires caught on anything or hung up, because it is essentially its own spring. So as it bounces around, as it moves around, and all that jazz, you can you can still do what you got to do with it, as far as like it's still fully functional. You just create your own spring and slinky. So, I'm going to take this blue wire, twist it up nice and neat, probably trim it a little bit. Red wire, same thing. All right. Get one more red. Two more red connectors. These blues, I'm going to twist them up. Nice and tight. Same thing with the red. Okay. Take the red, put the red. I'm going cross-eyed. There we go. Put the red in there. And I'm going to take the blue. Take the blue, take the red. These are little solder connectors. So, okay. So while those cool off, I'm going to take these and touch them back up real quick. Make sure that everything is sealed. Okay. Now I'm going to let those cool off. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comment section. And then I actually have the perfect screws for this. I just have There we go. Condom. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to chime in the comment section. I will check them in a second. All right, so now, as I explained in probably part 2 of this video, don't worry, I still got to make some more cuts to that wire, but we're going to connect all this to a potentiometer. Now, the reason for the potentiometer and what it does, it's basically like a volume control. So you can just turn it on and then adjust it. And the reason for that is we are going to connect the power and the LEDs, which are under these bars, to the input side. So my son is going to be able to flip a switch. When power from the switch comes to this, it's going to automatically power on the LEDs, and then this potentiometer, the output, is going to control the fans that are on the heat sinks on both sides. So let's go ahead and do that now. So the way that we're going to do this is we're going to install the potentiometer up there. So first what we got to do is we got to run the wires up there. Yep, whole day, baby. Ow! I've been hanging out with you guys all day. All right, where is it? Give me 1 second. Let me figure out what's the best approach angle. There we go. Let me see if I could get a wider shot. All right, so all right, we'll try to do it from this angle right here. If it doesn't work, then we'll figure something else out. So we're going to take our newly formed coils, both red, blue, white, and black, and we're going to take these and we are going to just temporarily twist them together just so that they can form something solid, just so that we can string them through here like so. All right, then uncoil them. So I'm going to push that down in there. This is the reason for the coil right here, because I don't want to so I can stretch that out and then we could run that in there. Same thing for this black and white one. It should actually be a little bit longer, so bear with me. I'll string that through. I might have to run the shop back again, but it's all good. Trial by fire, baby. Yeah, so we're probably gonna have to zip tie all of these down here.
we're probably gonna have to zip tie all of these down here. Let me get a zip tie real quick and my wire snips. Wire snips. Uno zip tie. And I know I got my wire strippers around here somewhere. I don't know, I'm losing my mind. Just whoa. Dang, Saul grabbed my pocket. Oh, wire snips are right in front of me. Losing it, Frank. Losing it. Alright, we're gonna need the drill in a second. The wire snips right there. We're gonna take this. And I should probably go get one more. One more zip tie. Button that up really quick. Here. Let's not waste the zip tie. Alright, like a little shorty zip tie. Right here. There we go. Wire cutters. Here. That's gonna go there. That's gonna be cut there. Alright, that goes there. Need this power switch. Figure out how to wire that in. Still gotta make a cut. Alright, so now we got the slinky cable. We got our positive and negative. So the red and blue have to go into the output of the potentiometer. So motor blue, let me just crank down on these. It just says motor, it doesn't have to be a motor. So red is positive. Looks like I'm gonna have to trim that up just a little bit. I don't want any wires sticking out of the potentiometer. So motor negative, which is the bottom,
motor positive, which is that one. I'm going to take our Phillips head number 1 bit, and again, hold on a minute, hold on. I just want to make sure. Yep. All right. So yep, fan. The fans are for the output. All right. Gonna give those a quick little tug. That's not going anywhere. Now this white and black one, we're probably going to cut it right about here. And just bring the wire underneath. I'm going to take that. I'll probably cut that right about there. That's extra wire. I don't need that. Gonna untie those. Take the insulation off. Take that insulation off. Now we twist these up nice and tight. So white and black go direct to the LEDs. And so positive is white. And again, these are kind of long, so let me go ahead and shorten these up. So white is going to go there. That's still a little long. That's all right. I'll leave that there for now. Because what I'm going to have to do is cut this wire again. And I'll show you exactly why, because we got to jump the power at least from the negative. So the negative on here has to I'm sorry, negative and positive. What am I talking about? Oh man. Losing it, Frank. Losing it. Sorry, I've been at this for hours. But when your neighbors and their kids get Power Wheels and you have every opportunity to bump up the juice. Oh, we're bumping up the juice, Frank. What do you think we're doing? All right. So now we're going to jump this. So we're going to put negative here. Positive here. Wires are too long. I got to shorten them again. Dang.
So that's positive. That's negative. And then I gotta strip the insulation on these. Because remember, the LEDs are getting direct juice from the source. Twist these up, shorten them up. I still got to put an inline switch. Alright, so I'm going to put the positives in together. Then we're going to crank that down. And we got the negative here, negative there. I think this is going to be the last video for the night. Because I still got plenty of work to do. It's just, Papa is tired. Okay, negative is in. We're going to crank that down right now. Make sure it's as tight as we can get it. Make sure that the wires don't pull out. So, negative, negative, positive, positive. Now we are going to put the potentiometer down and around everything goes. So that way we could screw her down right here. But, oh no, hold on. Dang, black wire came out, right? Yeah. Try to twist these together. They're really small, but try to twist them together. That ain't gonna work. Alright. Now they're both in the terminal. Cool. So now I gotta take the jump wires, which are this positive, this negative. Let me go get the screws. There we go. All right, I'll show you guys what I've been doing. So I ran the red and blue wire, red and white and black wire to here. I created 2 jump wires. This is the main power. So I'm just going to do that right now, just for testing purposes. Just to show you guys what it looks like.
So we're going to secure this down here. Try to put that screw in real quick. Dang, bro, these screws are mad hard. What in the beans is going on, Frank? That means my headlamp is dying. I've been at this thing for hours. And that's unfortunate because the whole thing slid, but whatever. All right, we're going to do a quick test. And we're going to run the jump wires underneath everything so it doesn't get caught on anything. And then this video is going to wrap it up. All right. All right, so we got power to that. And now the fans have kicked on, but looks like I got to put some thicker wire in here. So what I'll do, bear with me a second. you guys up so you guys can see it. There we go. So what you're going to be looking at is that blue piece right there. Just bear with me a second because I actually have to get some more wire. Just to make it hold on better. And we're going to call it a night. I am just off camera. I didn't abandon you guys. Let me just do a quick fix. Problem is that these jump wires are too small for the distributor keep like catch on to. So I just gotta put some jump wire filler in there. So this is the fans controlled separately. And as you can see by this blowing, that's actually creating a good amount of cooling power. So I'm gonna turn that down about halfway. Yep, and that is it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man. All right, so strap is in my way. So I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next video. Oh man, Big Eartha got a lot more work because I'm gonna have to get started on her. Well, no, I can't. I gotta go to the shop tomorrow. We will see when we will be back. Can't promise that it's going to be sometime during the week unless I do like an hour live stream here and there, but we will see. So I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next video. Later.